Hey, what's going on, guys? I do applaud some women who do speak up in terms of the whole idea of, letting a man lead, but I have to admit that it's really not about letting us feel like we're men or making us feel like we're leaders. We're going to do what we have to do regardless. It's... I don't know how to put this without, coming off rude, but, y'all don't really have that power to control if we're going to feel like we're a man or not. It goes back to the whole idea of women feeling that they can control manhood. You guys really can't. So it's really an idea of you working with us or not working with us. But in terms of you having this control over, our leadership ability and how we feel, that's a little bit too much. I already know what I have to do as a man. There's nothing really a woman can do, to change that. It's just a matter of adding unneeded bullshit. Life is funny, especially being a black male. Life by itself, I don't care what you do, it's always going to throw you something. We all know it as black men. It's always going to throw you something. And it doesn't matter how accomplished you get or how much you arrive. It's always going to be there, right? There's no point where we can, sit down and put our hands up and say, we've made it. No more problems, right? It's always there. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how well you manage your health, your money, your spirituality. There's always something that's going to come up, right? It is what it is. So the last thing we would need is added man-made issues, right? The whole idea of a woman not really wanting a leadership is just, another added obstacle to what I need to do already. And in order for me to stay spiritually strong, you have to be ready to take on what life throws at you and not concern yourself with stuff that you can control. So that's the issue. That's the real issue. We're trying to clean house. We're trying to put ourselves in a position where we're able to handle what life throws at us. Because we already have the tools there. But a lot of the times with women, it's just an added roadblock. Right? It's easy to talk about, who's leading and who's not. But when the shit hits the fan, it's funny because everybody knows who the leader is. Right? We've all had relationships where, the girl wants to act out and, feel like she doesn't need to submit or she can speak out. But the second some shit happens, the second the car ain't working, the flat tire or something else is happening, it's funny. We all know who the leader is. So why avoid it? That's my point. Why avoid it? You know who the leader is, right? You didn't turn on a switch. You didn't let me be a man in that position. You already knew that I was the man. You already knew I was leading. It's just a matter of you accepting that. And that's what we're trying to get at. It's, do you want to accept it or not? It's not about you creating our manhood or making us leaders. Yay or nay. So anyways, you guys tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.